Becoming a woman who moves with grace. Moving with grace begins with noticing yourself, how you breathe, how you respond, how you carry your thoughts through action. Each small choice, from the way you sit to how you pause before speaking, shapes the energy you share with the world. Mindful habits cultivate a quiet confidence that draws respect and warmth. By learning these subtle rhythms, you invite interactions that feel natural, powerful, and deeply memorable, leaving an impression that lingers without effort. Insight 1. Mindful transitions. Grace in starting, stopping, and turning. Mindful transitions are the gentle, intentional movements that carry you from one action to the next. They're the spaces between tasks, the subtle way you shift from standing to sitting, or the pause before you speak. These transitions shape how others perceive you. They signal presence, calm, and self-assuredness without words. Common missteps often go unnoticed. We rush through hallways, snap chairs back under us, or turn abruptly, giving an impression of haste or tension. Stiff movements can suggest discomfort or detachment. Grace appears in contrast. In the intentional pause, the slight inhalation before you rise, the fluidity of a turn that doesn't draw attention to itself. Imagine leaving a meeting. Instead of sliding out quickly, you collect your notes, straighten your posture, and step forward with awareness. Greeting someone becomes more than a formality when your approach carries calmness and warmth. Even walking between tasks at work or home offers a chance to anchor yourself in the moment, inviting composure into every interaction. These small, deliberate actions cultivate a refined aura and enhance self-awareness. Your presence feels measured, approachable, and confident. Each pause, each thoughtful motion quietly communicates respect for yourself and others. Consider the influence of these moments. The way you begin and end them sets the tone for everything that follows. In these transitions, you practice grace in its purest form, subtle, powerful, and quietly transformative. Insight 2. Anchoring in the core. Inner alignment for outward ease. Core alignment is the silent engine behind graceful movement. It's not about looking stiff or rigid. It's about cultivating an internal structure that supports both body and mind. Many women assume elegance comes from forcing posture or tensing muscles, but rigidity often communicates discomfort or over-effort, undermining the very poise they seek. True grace emerges when the body is aligned naturally, allowing energy to move freely through each gesture. Think of posture as a conduit for confidence. When your core is engaged, without strain, your shoulders soften, your spine elongates, and your movements gain fluidity. This alignment subtly signals to others that you are present, grounded, and assured. Even before words are spoken, people sense your composure and calm authority. Daily exercises reinforce this connection. Begin with mindful breathing, feeling your inhale lift and your exhale release tension. Gentle core contractions awaken strength without hardness. Practice standing or sitting with awareness, imagining a line running from your feet through your spine to the crown of your head, letting your body settle into that support. Over time, these moments anchor your presence, transforming simple acts like reaching for a cup or turning to greet someone into displays of effortless poise. Consider the potential, your movements flowing naturally, guided by grounded strength, radiating quiet confidence that others feel before you even speak. That is the power of inner alignment. Insight 3. Energy contagion. How your calm moves others subconsciously. Energy contagion is the quiet principle that your presence affects those around you, often before a single word is spoken. When you carry calm, others instinctively mirror it, creating ease in interactions without conscious effort. In meetings, your measured tone and steady pace can ease tension in a room. At social gatherings, the rhythm of your gestures and the softness in your expressions can invite connection rather than overwhelm. Even within family life, your composed presence can subtly guide moods and behaviors. Subtle signals matter more than dramatic gestures. The way you shift weight, the cadence of your speech, a gentle smile, or attentive gaze, these micro moments transmit calm and assurance. When practiced intentionally, they reduce stress for everyone around you, foster trust, and quietly enhance your influence. People respond to energy long before they respond to instructions or ideas. A simple exercise can make this principle tangible. Pause during your day and observe how your energy shifts the space. Notice the ripple effect of slowing your movements or softening your tone. These reflections reveal how much control you naturally have over the dynamics of your environment. Consider this. The way you move can become a silent conversation, a dialogue that shapes outcomes, sets moods, and invites connection without a single spoken word. Insight 4. Clothing as flow partners. Fabric, fit, and fluidity. Clothing can do more than cover or decorate. It can become a partner in your movement. The right fabric cut and fit enhance how your body flows, supporting gestures instead of restricting them. When clothes align with your natural movements, they reinforce calmness and confidence, turning simple actions like reaching, walking, or turning into subtle expressions of poise. Common missteps often come from prioritizing style over functionality. Tight waistlines, stiff fabrics, or mismatched proportions can interrupt the rhythm of movement, making gestures appear forced or hesitant. On the other hand, garments that allow stretch, drape gracefully, and follow your body's contours encourage effortless motion. A blouse that moves with your arms, trousers that elongate your legs without binding, or a dress that sways lightly with each step all contribute to a sense of fluidity. Everyday wardrobe choices influence not just how you look, but how you feel and carry yourself. When you select pieces that move with you rather than against you, your confidence deepens naturally. Your gestures appear intentional, yet unstudied, graceful without effort. Reflect on this. The right garments do more than complement your style. They amplify the natural elegance inherent in every movement, making your presence quietly compelling in every interaction. Insight 5. Silence as a movement tool. Letting stillness accentuate presence. Silence in movement is as powerful as the motion itself. When you allow stillness to punctuate your actions, it sharpens perception and draws attention naturally. Many women inadvertently dilute their presence by overgesturing, fidgeting, or filling space with unnecessary motion. These small, restless movements can undermine calm authority, leaving energy scattered instead of focused. Moments of stillness communicate poise without a single word. Pausing mid-gesture, holding a posture briefly while listening, or resting hands with intention signals control and presence. Even standing quietly in conversation can command respect, allowing others to feel both your attention and composure. The subtlety lies in restraint, not in ceasing movement entirely, but in using it selectively to emphasize purpose and meaning. Deliberate pauses offer psychological and social benefits. They invite deeper engagement from those around you, creating a rhythm where your presence becomes felt before it is noticed. Mastering silence in movement fosters confidence, composure, and a sense of mastery over your own energy. Consider the potential. Ordinary actions, when interspersed with intentional stillness, transform into gestures that linger in memory, subtle yet unmistakably impactful. Insight 6. Habitual micro-adjustments, tiny shifts that alter perception. Micro-adjustments are the subtle, almost invisible shifts in posture, gaze, and gesture that quietly shape how others perceive you. They are not dramatic changes, but refined calibrations, a slight tilt of the head, realignment of the shoulders, or redistributing weight from one foot to another. These tiny movements can instantly convey confidence, openness, or calm assurance. Many women overlook these details, assuming elegance is purely external or dramatic. Yet small errors, slouched shoulders, uneven weight, or a rigid gaze can subtly undermine poise. By practicing mindful micro-adjustments, you gradually influence how your presence is received. Standing in line, shifting your weight with ease, or holding eye contact just a moment longer during a casual conversation are everyday opportunities to refine these instincts. Even at your desk, minor corrections in posture or hand placement subtly signal composure. Over time, these adjustments compound. They become second nature, embedding grace into your natural behavior, so elegance no longer requires conscious effort. The impact grows quietly, layer by layer, until perception aligns seamlessly with your internal confidence. Reflect on this. The smallest details often reveal the deepest refinement, a truth that shapes both presence and influence in ways others can feel without fully articulating. Insight 7. Tempo matching. Syncing pace with surroundings for harmony. Tempo matching is the subtle art of adjusting your movement and energy to the rhythm of your environment. It's not about mimicking others, but about creating harmony between yourself and the space you inhabit. Moving too quickly can introduce tension, while moving too slowly may feel disengaged. Both extremes disrupt the natural flow of interactions, leaving presence less impactful than it could be. When you attune your pace thoughtfully, your gestures, steps, and speech integrate seamlessly with those around you. In a meeting, matching conversational tempo allows ideas to land with ease. At a social gathering, adjusting your movements to the group's rhythm fosters connection and comfort. Even simple acts, like walking down a hallway or gesturing while speaking, benefit from this subtle calibration, making interactions feel smooth rather than forced. Practical exercises reinforce this skill. Practice walking alongside someone, observing their rhythm, and matching it naturally. Experiment with pausing slightly in conversation or extending gestures just enough to complement the flow. Over time, tempo matching becomes instinctive, enhancing both personal presence and relational resonance. Attuning to your surroundings transforms ordinary movement into an unspoken dialogue, cultivating alignment, grace, and effortless harmony in every interaction. Insight 8. Posture memory, training the body to carry poise effortlessly. Posture memory is the brain and body working together to make graceful alignment instinctive. Neurologically, repeated positioning and movement create pathways that the body recalls automatically, allowing poise to become second nature. Without awareness, however, habitual slumping, uneven weight distribution, or persistent tension can dominate, making elegance feel forced or out of reach. The first step is conscious reinforcement. Mirror practice allows you to observe subtle misalignments. Micro-corrections, small adjustments to shoulder placement, spine elongation, or head position, train your muscles and nervous system to remember optimal alignment. Mindful repetition throughout the day, even in mundane activities like reaching for an object or standing in line, strengthens these pathways. As posture memory develops, it integrates seamlessly with confidence and calm presence. Movements flow naturally, gestures carry intention, and stillness conveys assurance. Elegance becomes a part of your embodied identity rather than a performance. Over time, the effect compounds. Your body instinctively communicates composure, attention, and refinement in every interaction. Consider the potential. Once your posture memory is trained, your movements can express poise effortlessly, making presence both authentic and quietly captivating. Bonus insight, integrating all elements for a subtle, transformative presence. Thank you for exploring this journey of presence and poise. Each element we've discussed, mindful transitions, core alignment, energy contagion, clothing as flow partners, silence, micro adjustments, tempo matching, and posture memory, offers a doorway to refinement. When practiced consistently, even in small moments, these habits layer together, creating a presence that feels natural, grounded, and quietly magnetic. Consider the impact on daily life. Interactions become smoother, confidence more tangible, and self-respect deepens. The practices are not performative. They cultivate an internal compass that guides every gesture, every pause, every choice. Reflection allows you to notice the ways these shifts influence your relationships, your professional presence, and how you experience your own body and energy. Begin observing your movements today. Even minor attention to alignment, timing, or stillness can produce subtle, yet profound transformations that ripple through every interaction you have. If this journey resonated with you, leave a comment with one word, like grace, to mark your reflection. Your likes support the channel, helping more women discover these insights. Subscribe for daily guidance and share this video with someone who could benefit. Thank you for watching. Another recommended video awaits on your screen, and I look forward to meeting you again tomorrow.